everybody, this is Sherry and from Succulent Babies on Facebook. You are on my YouTube channel, which is called Succulent Babies as well. Today I'm going to show you how to do a glass dome little succulent garden, and you could use either succulent little plants, or you could also use other like little cactuses, maybe a little haricot, zebra plant. Anything that you can use that's small will be able to fit inside of the glass dome. So this is one that was already made by me, and I used a theme, and it's by the ocean. It's got a little boat, it's got glass blue stones, a seashell, little flowers of succulents that look like coral, and I added the dirt and the soil to it. Okay, and so let me just tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need to get yourself a glass dome, and this is about 3.5 inches, I believe. This is what the size is. You're going to have to get yourself some potting soil that is clean and has no infestation whatsoever. If there's anything that you don't want in it, you just take it out. As you can see, I'm sitting outside doing this. It's more easier when you're outside because you don't care if you get anything dirty, correct? Okay, and so if you also want to use some decorative moss, this is what I have available here. I have some decorative stones that I could use. I have this color of blue. I have some small miniatures that I could use inside of my dome if I like. I have some clean washed off rocks that appear to look like that. And then I have some clear, these have not been washed off, okay? And also what you're gonna need to do is get yourself a whole bunch of small succulents, okay, as you can see from here. All right, and the smaller they are, the kind of easier it's going to be to use them. But if not, you could just use, you could cut them back down and try to use them as much as you can. Like this one, I will cut just a little bit of the stem root, and it's going to grow really, really well in here. Okay, so starting with this, what you're going to do is you're going to take some of your soil that I have right here, and you're going to place it into the dome. Okay, just filling up the dome with it will be really nice. So get yourself a little brush, and you can brush it down and pack it down because it's kind of small of an opening to get in there. And are you seeing this really good?
Yeah.
I have my cameraman holding my camera for me, my phone camera. Okay, if there's anything that doesn't belong in there, you can take that out. Okay, let's get some more soil. Okay. Now we're not going to be too whatever about getting dirty, because that's part of the fun part, right? Is getting dirty when you're planting and having fun. So you can also use sand if you like. I don't want to use sand today. I'm just using potting soil, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to end up doing with the plants. So now I come over here to the plants. I'm going to use a different kind of an idea. I've already done this one where I had the stones in the boat and all that, like I showed you. But I want this one to be more on the, I guess an Asian style garden. So, okay, now you got to be careful. You got to remember where the top is and where the bottom is when it comes to putting your stuff in. Because see, I just forgot that it was all the way at the top. So I'm not trying to be dumb or nothing, but you have to be aware that you're making these kind of decisions, and as you're going around trying to show everything, you have to make sure you're showing it correctly. Okay, so I think that'll do really well. Okay? So in the background now, I'm going to place this little house that I have. Okay? And pushing it down inside, making sure that it's going to stay still. As you're going to hang it, it's going to kind of like maybe go to the side. So you have to look at it and keep adjusting it. You can get yourself a pointer stick that you just be able to move it around and be able to get behind it. And then the brush would be to make sure like it's cleaned up and that there's nothing on it. But it also helps too with the back side of the brush to help you push things down. Okay? Alright, so when it comes to small ones, small succulents, I'm talking the real small baby succulents, and this is what you're going to have to get yourself. Okay, as you can see. Okay, now this might have a bigger stem to the bottom of it than I want, so I might have to cut that as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay though. So we have that one in. Are you seeing it? Okay. And I like this kind of small. Oh, and also if you wanted to bury a leaf inside of there with the babies coming up, you could do that as well, but we're not going to do that right now. We're going to use the small ones. I have to turn it this way. Okay, and then get yourself some more dirt. Put that inside, push it back to the back side of it. Get it by the plant itself. The plant does not want to stand up, so you're going to have to support it somehow and get it to want to stay up. Not easy when you have, like, you know, big fat fingers like mine, but it's okay. We're doing the best we can. Okay? Now, when it comes to a little bit of stones, making it look like maybe a little pathway, that's what I want to achieve right now. So I'm going to place them one by one. So there's a lot of themes that you can go with. You don't have to just stay with one theme, and you can add as much as you like. It can be packed in there. It could be a little bit or a lot. Doesn't matter. It's all up to what you want to make and how you want to create it. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Succulent Babies, and I do a lot of small gardens, miniature. Okay, so this is a stick, and it has to come out of there. Okay. So let's take another little piece and try to put it in the back side. Now don't worry, they're going to actually start stem rooting in here. You're going to come back after you have let them grow. You got to put them in a lot of light, indirect light, and they're going to start growing into this little part. You're going to see it's going to grow. Okay? It's going to grow. You're going to be like, "Oh my goodness, I could see it growing." So, okay, so a little piece of this is good for down below, but again, it's very difficult to get it to stay where you would like it to stay, so we're going to take that out, because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, and then we're going to find a piece that might be a little bit more better. Maybe we just have to go little by little. Yeah? No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's do a big stone right next to the temple, and then that will actually support that little plant. Okay? So we're not going to want to move it too much. Now, when we're going to water them, all we're going to do is take a little spray bottle and mist it maybe once every week and a half. Not getting it soaked at all, because it will rot inside of here. And then you're going to have to keep pushing them, the baby small succulents, back down into the soil to make sure that they keep growing. You got me? Okay. So if it's too long, you have to take it off. Now, do you need to let them callus over? Well, I'm not going to water it right away, but most of these have calloused over that I have here, and they've actually are growing stem roots, as you can see. And I have a whole bunch of variety. I have jade, I have variegated jade, I have pork and beans sedum, I have grappa sedum, I have hierethia, I have zebra plant. Yeah, so. And then there's the baby ones that you can get. There's all kinds that you can get. The lily pad is, the baby of a lily pad could be let me just show you. If you want to, use something that's a little bit too big, is you just remove the leaves from it to get to the small part of the plant to make it into a smaller baby succulent. Okay, and that would be like that. Okay. Does that hurt the plant? No, it does not. It actually helps the plant want to start growing more. And we're going to use this one then inside here.
Cool. Hey.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
All right.
There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
All right.
Have a nice day.